ሰላም እንግዲህ ሁላችሁም እንግዲህ ጻጉሬን ከተስተካከልኩ በኋላ ይመስያለሁኝ። አሁን ወደ ስፖርት ቤት እየገባኝ ነው። ቸስት ዴይ ላሳያችሁ እንዴት እንደሚሰራ ማለት ደረቴን ለማሳደግ የምሰራውን አሪፍ ኤክሰርሳይዝ አሳያችኋለሁ። ሁላችሁም ተከታተሉ። እና እኔ ደረቴን ለማስተካከል የምሰራቸው ኤክሰርሳይዞች መጀመሪያ የምጀምረው ከላይኛው የደረት ክፍል ሲሆን ያስታውቃል። እንዴት ነው የደረት እና ብቻ ከላይኛው ጀምራለሁኝ። ሞር የማወጣው ኃይሌን እዚህ ላይ ነው የላይኛው ድረስ ላይ። ምክንያቱም ጀስት አሁን የታችኛው እኔ በጀነቲክስ አለኝ ሎወር ቼስት የሚባለው ማለት ነው። ድሮኔ ጂም ስጀምር ዲጋፕ በጣም ብዙ ጊዜ ስለምሰራ በዛ ምክንያት ወጥቶልኛል። ሚድሉም በቤንች ፕረስ ምክንያት ወጥቷል። አሁን የሚቀረው ከላይ ያለው ነው እና እነዛ ወጡ ማለት የላይኛውን ብቻ ነው የምሰራው ማለት ደግሞ አይደለም። ሞር ከላይ ሰራና ከዛ እዚህ ጋር አንድ ኤክሰርሳይዝ እዚህ ጋር አንድ ኤክሰርሳይዝ እንገባበታለን። እንዴት እንደሚሰራ በቅደም ተከተል አሳያችኋለሁኝ። እናንተ ደግሞ እንደዚህ አይነት ቪዲዮዎች እንዲደርሷችሁ ከፈለጋችሁ ላይክ እና ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ አትርሱ። እየገባን ነው አሁን። ሌትስ ጎ።
One day or day one. You know what I notice in all those posts? It's just hyping up the future. It's just fucking hyping up the future. Oh crap, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy next year. Next year's my year. Right? The people who say next year is my year. I mean, are you serious? By the time it becomes next year, you're still going to be saying next year is going to be my year. Like, you can watch a little TikTok edit and you can have all the fucking hype and motivation in the world to go crazy in the gym. And like, all right, this time I'm going to track my macros. I'm going to get a gym membership. I'm gonna, as far as I'm concerned, that's all talk. Actually get in there and get yourself some results. That's what you should really be focusing on, fuck, what's that? Oh yeah. These motivational little, like, quotes and stuff, I do find them a little bit cheesy, but, there's some truth behind them, right? I mean, this is when you gotta do it, when nobody's watching. I guess I can't really say that anymore. You're always fucking watching. So I'm a little bit blessed in that sense. I'm never really alone when I'm lifting. But in all honesty, I mean, that's where you really gotta push it. I've said this before, if you can't have a good lift without your buddies or, a bunch of other guys hyping you up, then I don't, like, to an extent I want to say, like, how bad do you want it? If it's just you, don't worry, these lifts add up. You will fucking get something out of it. And not just, like, something to show off to other people either. I was thinking this to myself, just, if you kind of try to self-analyze your own motivators, what do you think is pushing you harder? To impress other people? Or to impress yourself? I'm not a fucking psychologist, so I can't really get into it too much deeper than that, but just something to think about, Just something to freaking think about. So, if you ever notice that you really didn't push yourself too hard, you should take notice of that and try to adjust next time. I'm not a perfect lifter. I don't hit every set with 100% effort every time, but I want to, right? I want to get there. Over time as a lifter, you should get a little bit tougher in your mind to be able to push every set as hard as you can, and not let the fact that maybe you're a little bit tired, or maybe the workout's almost over, you're ready to leave, you gotta cut it short. Don't let any of these sort of external factors cut your intensity down from the max. I took my foot off the gas for those squat sets. I think on almost all of those sets I could have got at least a couple more. I think I just let a little bit of fatigue from the fact that I've already done most of my workout kind of get to me. I could have gone harder in those squats. They were good, but that's a little bit of a lesson for me. I got to make sure I don't lose the intensity as the lift progresses. Because it's not hard to sort of get into the mindset of thinking like, all right, I've already done half my lift hard. Maybe I can go a little bit easier in the second half. I'm a little bit ashamed of those squats. I was about to give myself a lisp too early. I've got half a scoop of super Thavage running through my system. A full scoop right first thing in the morning is a little too freaking crazy. But 8:33 departure time. I doubt this lift is going to take more than 30 minutes. And then I've got an hour of cardio. So I don't know. I'll think about it. If I want to do the full hour on the treadmill or split it up 50-50 with 30 minutes on the treadmill, 30 minutes on the seated bike, or something like that. Sometimes changing it up, like doing different machines for your cardio, can make it easier. Like if you're doing 30 minutes, 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the bike, 10 minutes on the elliptical, that's much more interesting than just 30 minutes straight on, one machine. But sometimes by just sitting in the same machine and you really get into your phone, you can get yourself in this trance kind of state, and then time just passes by super quick. Like that's what I really want. I want to feel like I'm just completely not even doing the cardio and I'm just watching whatever I'm watching, and then boom, 60 minutes passes like nothing. Right? At least ideally. But no, plan for this morning's lift is going to be some back. So last back day was, I don't really remember what last back day was. It was, I guess. I can't remember. Either way, this is not going to be a super crazy, heavy, like 3-plate bent over row kind of back day. Much more light squeezing. Actually, no, I remember now. Yeah, I started on the chest supported upright row and then did some pull downs with a pull.
እንግዲህ አሁን ከጅም ቤት ወጥቻለሁ። ደረት ነበር የሰራሁት እና ደረቴን ለማሳደግ እንግዲህ እየለፋው ነው በምችለው አቅም። እንግዲህ ከተሻለ በዛ አመት ለመወዳደር አስቤያለሁ። ግን ሳስበው በጣም ሳይሆን በቃ የሆነ የሚቀር ፓርት አለ። ዋና ፐርፌክት አይደለም። ለማወዳደር ደግሞ ፐርፌክት መሆን አለብኝ። ማለት እጅ አሸንፌ መምጣት ነው የምፈልገው እንጂ እንደ አማድ ማልቀስ አልፈልግም። ከምሬ እንደሱ ማልቀስ ምናምን አልፈልግም። ይሄ ዲስትራክት ምናምን አይደለም፣ ግን ጀስት በቃ ለማሸነፍ ነው የሚሄደው እንጂ ሆነ ደርሶ ለመመለስ ነው አይደለም። እና ላልወዳደርም እችላለሁ፣ አይታወቅም። ግን ወዳደርም ባልወዳደርም ሰውነቴን ለማሻሻል እሰራለሁ ማለት ነው። እናንተም በርቱ። እስከዚህ ድረስ ስለተከታተላችሁ አመሰግናለሁ። ቪዲዮ ከተመቻችሁ ላይክ አድርጉ። እንደዚህ አይነት ኮንቴንት እንዲደርሳችሁ ደግሞ ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ አትርሱ። ሰላም።
The base of my waist, or more like my kind of lower back.